Leona was filled with inspiration. She realized her magic could do more than just bring beauty, it could bring happiness and hope. She decided to use her paintings to help the town in unexpected ways. The town's baker, Mrs. Poppy, had trouble attracting customers. Leona painted a mural of a delicious loaf of bread on the bakery's wall. Suddenly, the scent of warm bread filled the air. Soon, customers lined up at the door. Mr. Hugo, the town gardener, was always alone. Leona painted a mural of a lush garden, and as if by magic, real flowers started blooming around it. Soon, people gathered to admire the beauty, and Mr. Hugo was no longer lonely. Mr. Hugo, the town gardener, was always alone. Little by little, Leona's magic transformed the town. Streets once dull were now bright and full of life. Everyone had a story about how her paintings had brought them joy. One morning, the mayor himself came to Leona. "I was wrong about your magic," he admitted. "Would you paint something for me?" Leona grinned. "Of course, Mr. Mayor. What do you have in mind?" The mayor revealed his secret. He once dreamed of being a sailor but never got the chance. Leona painted a magnificent ocean scene on the town hall's wall. As the waves shimmered, the mayor wiped away a tear. Just as everything seemed perfect, dark clouds rolled in. A famous critic from the city, Mr. Sterling, had heard about Leona's magic. He didn't believe in silly tricks and came to prove her wrong. Mr. Sterling gave Leona a challenge. "Paint something truly impressive, and I'll believe in your magic. But if I see a single mistake, I'll tell the world you're a fraud." Leona took a deep breath. She had never felt this much pressure. That night, Leona struggled. Every time she tried to paint, doubt clouded her mind. "What if I fail?" she whispered. Her cat nuzzled against her, as if to say, "Believe in yourself." That night, Leona had a dream. She saw all the people she had helped: the baker, the gardener, the mayor, and little Theo. Their smiles reminded her why she painted. She woke up, ready to create something extraordinary. As the sun rose, Leona stepped into the town square with fresh determination. She set up her easel and took a deep breath. This painting would be her greatest creation yet. Leona's brush moved with confidence, painting a breathtaking landscape, a sky filled with dreams, a river flowing with possibilities, and a tree blooming with memories of the town's happiest moments. As Leona added the final strokes, something extraordinary happened. The painting shimmered with light, and for a brief moment, the entire town saw their own dreams reflected in the masterpiece. Mr. Sterling, the critic, was speechless. He stepped forward, adjusting his glasses, looking at the painting from every angle. Finally, he turned to Leona. "This is extraordinary," he whispered. Suddenly, Mr. Sterling clapped. One by one, the townspeople joined in, cheering for Leona. Even the mayor smiled. "You've proven that art isn't just paint and canvas, it's heart," Mr. Sterling declared. To celebrate Leona's success, the town declared an annual art festival. People of all ages came together to paint, create, and share their own dreams through art, inspired by Leona. Theo picked up a brush for the first time. "Will mine come to life too?" he asked. Leona smiled. "Every painting has magic, you just have to believe in it." Over time, more people in the town discovered their own creativity. Murals filled every street. And Leona's magic wasn't the only one anymore. Everyone had their own way of making the world beautiful. Years later, people still spoke of Leona's magic, but more importantly, they spoke of how she inspired everyone to see the magic in themselves. Leona dipped her brush in paint one last time and signed her name at the bottom of a new mural. She stepped back, looked at her work, and smiled. "Art is magic," she whispered. "And magic is everywhere."